Suspect saw that things weren't going well. He immediately used a cough to cover up his escape. Seeing this, Mike felt incredible and quickly asked Jeff what was going on. Unfortunately, Jeff had no clue either. He only knew that the man's gun was probably silver. Having no other choice, Mike had to change the subject, asking him if this kind of situation happened frequently. If he got an affirmative answer, it would mean Jeff was definitely a superhero. But before Jeff could open his mouth, he was called away to work. So Mike had to give up for the time being, but he still wanted to verify Jeff's prediction in his heart. So he planned to follow that suspect. But unexpectedly, the man noticed he was being followed and immediately sped up into an underground passage. This put Mike in a difficult spot, because with his physical condition, it would be hard for him to get down such a long flight of stairs.
I just want to ask you something.
Seeing that the man didn't even look back, Mike had to rely on his legs to chase after him step by step down the stairs. Unfortunately, he stumbled and fell. Even though he was seriously injured from the fall, because of the upside-down view after tripping, he saw a silver weapon hanging from the man's waist. A satisfied smile appeared on Mike's face. After that, he was admitted to the hospital for treatment. With his fragile constitution, he was badly hurt this time. Not only did he have multiple bone fractures all over his body, he now had to use a wheelchair to get around, and would even need crutches for a long time afterward. At the same time, Jeff's son was also influenced by Mike, and began to regard his father as a Superman with an indestructible body, and determined to test out the truth. The son actually tampered with Jeff's workout equipment. He quietly increased the weight on the machines. But who would have thought Jeff trained as usual as if nothing was wrong? Even though his father noticed something was off with the weight afterward, and warned his son not to do that again, the son still persisted, continuing to add more weight to the equipment. But Jeff still wasn't hindered in the slightest, finishing his workout easily. Now even Jeff himself started to have doubts. Could it be that Mike's words weren't completely groundless? Seeing this, his son decided to increase the intensity even more. So he added all the barbell plates he could find, and even threw on some extra iron buckets. But unexpectedly, it still wasn't enough to stop Jeff. At this point, the son was completely convinced that his father was the legendary superhero. A few days later, Jeff was suddenly bumped into by someone. The moment they made contact, a scene suddenly flashed through his mind. It was this person stealing something in the bathroom. Jeff immediately stopped him for questioning, but after searching him thoroughly, he couldn't find anything in the man's pockets, because the man had already transferred the stolen items. Now Jeff started to doubt again whether he was really a superhero or not. Suddenly, the pager in his hand beeped. Jeff learned that his son had gotten into a fight with some other kids. Both children thought their own dad was the strongest, and they ended up fighting because of it. So Jeff was called to the principal's office. Unexpectedly, the principal turned out to be his former teacher. Seeing his old teacher brought back memories for Jeff. Back when he was still in school, he'd once been on the verge of death because of a diving accident, which was why he'd been terrified of water all these years. After the conversation ended,